Welcome to Ovo TV Primetime Show. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Badamurioki, and this is a special edition broadcasting all the way from the USA. And my two guests that I have here tonight are in Albania. We have a very special case of our sister, Joyce Achieng. Kwa screen, niko na two guests leo hii, wale ambao walikuwa hapa jana, those who were here yesterday. We addressed this issue of our sister, who you've all seen, Joyce Achieng. And just for the introduction, itaanzia hapa, niseme ya kwamba God is great for making this possible. Let's also thank technology for making this broadcast possible. Niko hapa na our sister in the middle, Linda akiwa Albania. And today, for the first time, I have the honor of having the mother to the victim, Mamake Joy Achieng, ako hapa. So let's do this. Those who are tuning in, karibu, karibu, karibu. Remember, today's broadcast is live streaming on 7 platforms. Here on VoTV YouTube channel, the Nelson Mike Podcast YouTube channel, the Facebook page at KNEL, my private Facebook page, and also on Twitter at Vo Television. Here we are with another story of our sister, Joy Achieng. What happened? Wale ambao hawakuwa hapa jana, a 22-year-old Kenyan who left the country just like all of us. You leave the country and you go to the diaspora and you go to foreign countries to go and earn a living. And then the tragic happened. If you look at their picture, what you see is the same person. Joy Achieng before the accident and after the accident. Just give me 1 second, Linda and Mama Joy. Let's welcome Hananjeri, Lilian Munai. Moses Kokach is here. Hananjeri is here. Shiko Oasis, all the way from Germany. Guten Abend. Herzlich willkommen. Baby, Mombasa. Nyambura Toko is here. Twende kazi. Ogora, tuning in from Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Those who are tuning in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Wacha tuanzie na Mamake Achieng. Tafadhali jiintroduce ndio watu wajue wewe ni nani na pale ulipo.
Nitatumia lugha gani?
Unaweza kuongea Kizungu, unaweza ongea Kiswahili. You can mix both like I always do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Asante sana. Nimeshukuru kwa kufika kwa hii jukwaa siku ya leo. Ingawa sijafika kwa uzuri, niko na habari inayohuzunisha kama mzazi. Sikutarajia, but fursa imebidi. Asante sana. Kwa wote wanaonisikiza, mimi ni mama ya Joyce Achieng Aoko. Ni kitinda mimba wangu. Nilimzaa mwaka wa 2000 September tarehe 7. Na kufikia sasa Joy amefika 22 years. Joy amekuwa as a mother, and I can say my Joy is a very good child. She has grown as a disciplined child, a go-getter. She was good with her school, and she feared poverty most. Given from our history, I raised them as a single mother, and we used to stay in Dandora, and she schooled despite her passing her class 8 well, and she was called to Moi Girls Isinya. She didn't go because she told me, Mom, if you can't afford it, I can even school at any available local school, day school, where I can stay with you. So she schooled at Dandora Secondary, and where she did her Form 4. And I remember when she finished Form 4, it was on a Thursday. On Friday, she had interviews, 2 interviews that she had to attend. And to me as a mother, that's how determined I used to see my Joy was. She was a determined girl. And ever since that day, that Friday she went for that interview, my Joy has never sat home without a job. I give God thanks, and the self-will, I give her credit. She started work as she went for training at a casino in Kenya. She's a dealer. She trained, and before she finished that training, she trained for the casino job in Kenya as a dealer. Before she could work, before she could be employed on it, she got another job, and she left it without practice. So on the other work she did until she also found another work from that hotel where she used to work. And this time round, this job was in Comoros Island. At Comoros Island, Joy used to stay there and work there. And as much as she was that young, because she was only 19 by then, she was only 19, 20. Actually, she was 20 when she went to Comoros. I used to fear for her life. Mommy, how do you stay out of the country? And she was like, that is the reason why, Mama, I cannot stay out more than 3 months before coming back. So she used to frequent coming home more often. And that reason is why she quit Comoros work, employment that she had, and came back home. And this opportunity in Albania came. Just as a determined, any other Kenya citizen who is determined and feel that urge of bettering themselves and giving themselves a future. She contacted a casino here in Albania, direct on an email, and lucky for her, she got the employment as a trainee. I saw no need of telling Joy, don't go to Albania, because Albania, as far as I know, is in Europe. And even not only for her, there is another Kenyan who is also here, and previously her elder sister also was here. So I felt it was a safe place, though it was, for her, it was just a stepping stone to practice her training or to better herself in the casino industry and her career that she started with and never delivered or never practiced.
That's right.
Sikuona haja ya kumkataza, na tulisherekea, akaniambia mama, yangu ni mimi naenda pale nafanya training miezi 6 and I search for other works. I come back home. Mimi siwa kwenda kuishi Albania. Ni vile sasa sahi Kenya hakuna training na hakuna kasino yenye nachukua mtu mwenye hana experience. Singeweza kataza mtu. Nilimsaidia mtoto, nilimuombea, nikampeleka airport. Tarehe 14 February.
Just give me a second. I think, Linda, your phone is ringing. I'm going to just put you off first. You can pick up your phone call. Is that okay? Okay. Give me a second, Mom. Okay. Mom, continue. And again, this is a very emotional story. This is a very emotional story, and I'm going to urge our viewers to today just share a message of empowerment to Mamake Joy. As we are talking right now, she's in Albania, na kuna mingi mtajionea where pali amekaa sahi. She's next to her daughter, and you are all going to see that in a minute. So kwa hivyo guys, just encourage, say a word of prayer, recite a Bible verse, anything that can that can empower her as she continues to tell the story of her daughter. Again, welcome to Vote TV Primetime Show. What you're seeing on the screen, huo ni mtoto wake, that's Joy Achieng'. Na ukiangalia how she looked before and how she looks now. We'll get more details about this tragic story. Endelea mama.
Hivyo ndio wakati mtoto alipata hiyo kazi hapa ni ya casino. They are good employers. Siwezi sema ati akona employers ni employers wabaya. Sikuona sababu ya kumkataza kwa sababu hata hakuwa na nia ya kukuja kukaa huku muda mrefu. Na reason ingine yenye ilifanya kuje huku Kenya as at now, hakuna kasino yoyote yenye nafanya training ama yenye naajiri mtu mwenye hana experience kama dealer. Sitazitaja majina, but that is it. Unaweza kunini. Kwa hivyo sikuona haja ya kumkataza wakati alipata hii opportunity, kwa sababu ilikuwa opportunity mzuri. Anakuja kama trainee na baada alikuwa analipwa mshahara, which was still better than ile kazi alikuwa anafanya Comoros Island.
That's right.
On February tarehe 14 nikazindikisha mtoto wangu airport, akakuja, alifika vizuri. Kwa hivyo alikuwa tu ndiye amemaliza miezi 6 nikihesabu kutoka February, na nikiongea na yeye alifika vizuri, akaingia kazi vizuri, alikaribishwa vizuri. Wakubwa wake wenye kampuni wakubwa kazini walifurahi, akaintroduciwa kwa wengine na akaanza kazi. Na kama mtoto chap aliweza kumaliza training zake na kuanza kazi zake, na yeye alienda amegrow haraka. Mwezi wa 4 after 4 months hapa alikuwa amemaliza training zake na alikuwa already ana deal kwa levels zingine, games kama zote, different games. So
that's right.
fika tarehe 1 akanipigia simu akiniambia, "Mama, mahali mimi ninaishi tunashare nyumba." I knew that wanashare nyumba na msichana Mgana. Huyu msichana Mgana walikorofana na yeye. Huyu msichana Mgana tarehe 1 akaniambia, "Hey mom, ebu amuka." Nikamwambia, mtoto wangu ni nini?" Akaniambia, "Mom, huyu Mgana leo tena ameniamukia. Kuanzia saa 1 asubuhi vile alitoka kazi mpaka saa hii." Nikamwambia, huyu Mgana mtoto wangu naye amezidi. Leo sasa mnang'ang'ania nini? Please switch the light on. Huyu mama,
and by the way, Goja mom, and for the viewers who are tuning in, this is Mamake Joy is at the hospital in Albania. So we are doing this live interview akiwa Albania. Endelea mom.
So hapo ndio aliniambia waligorofishana na huyo msichana Mgana. Huyo msichana Mgana alikuwa very harsh, niko na video zake, but nikamwambia ambia ofisi administrator akubadilishe room. Ikifika jioni saa 12 alibadilishiwa nyumba.
Kwa hivyo walikuwa wanafanya kazi the same casino.
Yes. Hii casino, the employer wakikuajiri wanakupatia apartments. So kwa hiyo apartment unaweza pata mkokotana 2 ama 3.
Got it.
So hao walikuwa kwa apartment yenye ilikuwa na wasichana 4, Wagana 2 na Wakenya 2. So saa zile mnaenda kazi shift ndio tofauti. Yes.
Got it.
So alihamishwa kwa hiyo nyumba tarehe 1, and that was the first time ever mtoto wangu akaniambia hajawahi pata mtu kwa maisha mwenye anamchukia because all she knows she's a good person. By good luck, jioni alitolewa kwa hiyo nyumba. Akahama akaenda mahali panaitwa Flower Residence. So kwa hii Flower Residence ameishi Flower Residence kuanzia tarehe 1 ya August mpaka hiyo tarehe 13. Kabla ya tufike tarehe 13, alikuwa ameishi kwa hiyo nyumba for 1 week akiwa peke yake. Kufika hiyo weekend ya tarehe 8 akaletewa tena Mkenya mwingine, so walikuwa na vitanda mbili, yake iko pande hii na ya huyu msichana mwingine anaitwa Emily iko pande hii nyingine. So wakawa wanaishi Wakenya wawili kwa hiyo nyumba moja. Sababu yenye ilifanya Joy akose kurudi hiyo wakati ya tarehe 1 ilikuwa kwa sababu tarehe 2 bila aliingia kwa kazi akapatiwa transfer kutoka kwa ile kasino alikuwa akapelekwa kwa kasino ingine mpya, meaning alikuwa aende kwa hiyo kasino mpya in better terms, assign contract ingine mpya na
better terms, better payment, better conditions.
Na asome tena games zingine. Mimi kama mama nilikuwa na hiyo uoga, nikamwambia mtoto wangu hapana, wewe kuja tu. Akaniambia mama, hizi games mimi nitazisoma hata na wiki 2, but kitu yenye ninajua September mama, mimi nakuja nyumbani, tutakuwa pamoja. Tulikuwa tunaongea na Joy kila siku. Joy ni ule mtoto anapenda mama yake sana, anapenda familia yake sana. Haiwezi maliza 1 hour kama Joy hajaniongelesha. On this fateful day, Joy alitoka kazi, alikuwa Friday, alikuwa kazi ya night shift. Akatoka kazi saa 8 ya huku. Kwa hivyo akafika kwa nyumba kitu saa 9. Wanapatiwa transport yenye inawazindikisha mpaka nyumbani. Mtoto alifika kwa nyumba, akanipigia simu. Hiyo ni saa 10 asubuhi ya Kenya. Akanipigia simu, akaniambia, mama yangu, habari? Nikamwambia poa. Mamangu hujalala, najua umenimiss. Nilikuwa najua unaningojea mtoto wako akuambie good night. Nikamwambia unaniambia good night na ni asubuhi saa 10. Akaniambia ndio nimetoka job. Nikamwambia pole kwa kazi. Umefikaje nyumbani? Akaniambia mam, pole. Sisi huletwa hizi masaa, sisi huletwa alafu wanahakikisha tumeingia mpaka ndani. Niko kwa nyumba na niko safe. Wewe unafanya nini? Nikamwambia mimi nakula mchele na chai. Akaniambia hata mimi nilikuwa nimepika mchele na minced meat. Ebu acha nichemushe nikule. Though nilikuwa nimepanga ni change night dress nilale tu. Tukaongea tu na mtoto vizuri, mtoto akachemusha chakula, mtoto akarudi, tulikuwa tunachat. Sasa mtoto kuleta chakula kwa akule, ninamuuliza, akaniambia vile chakula yake ni tamu. Nikamuuliza, mbona sasa chakula yako iko aje? Na chat na yeye hajibu, na mtext hajibu, kulala hajibu. Sasa hizo ni saa 10:27 ya Kenya, na hiyo ndio ilikuwa ya mara ya mwisho kuongea na mtoto ama kumsikia. Sasa hiyo si ni tarehe 13 asubuhi Saturday.
Yes.
Kuacha mtoto amelala. Nikaamka saa 5 mchana. Mtoto hajanipigia, hajatext, hajafanya chochote. Nikampigia tena. Nikamtext. Mtoto hakujibu. Nasikia tu kama mzazi damu yangu inaniambia si kawaida. Lakini nikiongea na dada yake akaniambia, mam, wachana na mtoto, ashakuwa mtu mzima. Si kila wakati unashinda ukimtafuta. Nikasema wacha niweke akili yangu ifikirie vitu zingine. On Sunday imefika. Niliamka asubuhi saa 12 kama nimeshtuka. Naomba tu, God protect Joy. Oh Jesus, in the name of Jesus, protect Joy wherever she is. sikuelewa ni nini inafanyika. Kumbe hiyo siku sijui chenye ilikuwa inaendelea kwa maisha ya mtoto.
Oh gosh.
On hiyo Sunday nikashinda nimepigia ndugu yake, nikapigia Tevo, nikamuuliza Tevin, umeongea na mtoto? Tangu jana mnachukua hiki kitu lightly. Nimeomba asubuhi, nimeamka kama nimeshtuka na dada yenu. Akasema tungoje, labda mtoto vile ako off, labda ameenda out. Kufika Monday tarehe 15 August bado. Kufika jioni saa 11 nikapata text inaniambia sisi ni it's from hello, how are you, it's the HR office, we wish to notify you that Joy is sick, critically sick, and she can't talk to you, she can't speak to you now. We have taken her to hospital and she's being taken care of. Nikaandika message kwa uliza ati amepata accident. Ni accident ya nini? Accident ya gari? Ni accident ya nini? Ameumia? Ako aje? Wananiambia wawezi kuniongelesha, mtoto ako kwa hospitali, ningoje. Kampuni yenyewe kuanzia vile nilipata hiyo report mtoto alipata accident, sasa sikuelewa vile huku kuko mtoto amepelekwa hospitali ni hivyo. Nikaambiwa kwa ICU yao hawangekubali mtu apige picha ama kumuona ama nini. Kwa hivyo nilishinda tu na hiyo maisha huko Kenya, nikibembeleza hiyo kampuni wanilete huku nione mtoto wangu kama bado ako hai. Mungu alitenda mema, kampuni ukweli ilishughulika, wakanitunulia air ticket. The rest waliniambia nishughulike peke yangu. So nilianza kushughulika kuanzia passport. Kitu ya kwanza nilienda huko kwa Ministry of Foreign Affairs huko Kenya, Diaspora Office, nikaripoti hiyo kesi. Wakaniambia kuna usaidizi yenye wangeweza kunipatia kama mtoto wako kwa ICU, kwa sababu hata ndege ya kumbeba katika hiyo hali ingekuwa ngumu. Niache mtoto kama anatibiwa kwa ICU apate hewa aweze kupumua. So nikaanza process ya kutafuta hiyo passport, nikatafuta visa. Kampuni kanitumia hizo vitu zenye zilikuwa zinahitajika ya kuchukua visa, na baadaye through the help ya Mudhoni nikapata hiyo matiketi ya ndege na kila kitu, nikasafiri nikakuja hapa tarehe 11. Kwa hivyo nilifika hapa tarehe 12 Septemba. Vile nilifika airport, kitu ya kwanza ilikuwa ni kwenda kuona mtoto hospitali, ambapo madaktari walikubali hata kama ilikuwa ni past visiting time.
Yeah.
Nilipata mtoto akiwa kwa hizo machine yenye uwezi uka-explain kama ni ule mtoto wangu mwenye nilitoka kwa airport, akiwa hai, akiwa mzima, akiwa anatembea, akiwa na furaha, akiwa na ndoto mingi, akiwa na fikra mema kwa maisha yetu. So wakati nilipata nguvu, nikasaidiwa kufika huko kwa daktari. Akaniambia mtoto kulingana na vile alianguka ako na brain tumor, brain traumatic brain injury.
Trauma.
Hiyo traumatic brain injury, hiyo wakati mtoto hakuwa anapumua completely. Alikuwa amewekwa kwa ile machine kubwa ya ventilator ya hiyo iko na pipes 2. So mashini ndio ilikuwa inamfanyia. Tangu vile aliadmitiwa tarehe 14 kwa hospitali, vile alipatikana huko mahali alikuwa amepotea. Pole sikuambia vile alipatikana. Nirudi nyuma.
Nataka tufanye hivi again kwa sababu it's a very It's a very demanding story. Fanya hivi ma'am. Nimeona kuna wao alikuwa ni daktari, wao alikuwa ni nurse, wamba alikuwa na comfort
Huyu
do me a favor.
Ako na mgonjwa hapa.
Okay, again to the viewers, the first exclusive interview on Vote TV featuring the mother to Joy Achieng'. The picture you see right there on that screen, you can't believe it's the same person. Mama Joy, tafadhali fanya hivi. Can you just turn the camera and watu waone pahali mtoto wako yuko? Just briefly as we proceed. Linda, welcome. I also have Linda Modoni, who is also in Albania. Let's see. So
hapo inamuona.
Tunamuona. Yeah.
Anaonekana.
Anaonekana mama. Yeah.
Sasa hii shingo yake huku ndio kuna brain injury. Sasa hii shingo hawezi pendua hii shingo. Unaona vile ako hivyo. Sasa hata hii shingo ukifanya hivyo unaona anairudisha tu. Hawezi. Sasa inabidi namwekeanga hii pilo. Ndio at least simame katikati, lakini bend the other side. Sasa hapo iko imeshikana hii side yake ya right haifanyi. Hii mkono unaona vile ilikwama
tu hivi.
Sasa hii imekwamanga tu hivi. Sasa ndio inataka hizo maphysiotherapy. Ukivuruta unaona ana express kwa uso uchungu. Si haziwezi, fingers haziwezi. Hii ndio namlishanga nayo chakula. Saa hii anapumua na hapa. Hii trachea. So hii macho anafungua tu lakini haoni.
Kwa hivyo macho moja he lost eyesight. Haoni.
We don't know that she lost her eyesight. We know she hasn't come out of the coma kind of. So we don't. I don't
pia iko tu na hizo contractions imejikunja hivyo. Sasa ni kama mwili yake inajideform. Unaona ni ngumu, huwezi anakaza. Alafu na miguu zake pia na aliumia huku kwa tumbo, ako na kidonda hapa. Ako na kidonda iko
hapa
huku.
I mean, I have to keep on always thinking that this is how she looked before, and this is how she looks now. And by the way, again, those who are asking which country, she's in Albania. Now, ni mamake, the mom is also in Albania. This is our sister Linda Modoni, also in Albania. Mom, will continue as we continue. Come back, kuja kwa kamera. Anataka urudi pale nyuma. Utueleze. So tell us vile alipatikana.
So on Monday vile nilipata hiyo message kutoka kwa HR.
And by the way, just mom goja FYI, those who are asking ukisema HR kuna nakwambia kuna watu wa different types hapa. So HR, every corporate company has what we call an HR department. That's the human resources. Ndio huwa anashughulikia mtu ukiwa na any issue kwa ile kampuni ambayo unafanyia kazi. That's what we call the HR department. Okay, continue, mom.
So wakati niliulizia, wakaniambia alipatikana nyuma, behind the window, bedroom window yake, kama ameanguka kwa hiyo compound ingine iko huko nyuma. Sasa kwa hiyo compound ni compound ya iko deserted, ainanga mtu, hakuna mtu anaishi huko. Ni kama hizi nyumba zenye wazungu wanajenganga ya kukujanga tu holiday. Sasa iko na mamiti, alafu iko na vitu kama lami. Hapo ndio alipatikana huko behind the bedroom window. So hakuna mwenye ana explain mahali mtoto alikuwa kuanzia ile Saturday nikiongea na yeye mpaka hiyo Jumapili. Alipatikana Jumapili saa 8 kama mvua inanyesha, na vile mvua ilikuwa inanyesha, kuko na wenye wanakaa kwa hiyo apartment. Msichana tu roho alikuwa anataka kutumia dirisha, akafungua dirisha, akasikia tu kama kitu inafanya akaamsha mwenzake, hebu kuja usikie kama hii inaweza kuwa umbwa imezaa hapa nyuma ama ni nini inakuwa ni kama mtu ako disturbed, haiko sawa. Huyo msichana mwenzake hakuamka tena, akamwambia hapana, hebu amka ukuje usikie tafadhali. Bila aliinsist, huyo mwenzake akaenda kwa dirisha kuangalia, akaona that is the African girl.
Okay, we've lost mom. Yeah, what? I don't know whether I need a cup of coffee or I need to be able to continue with this story. Again, guys, welcome to Vote TV Primetime Show. I'm your host, Nelson Mike with Muriuki. Today we are featuring the story of our sister, right there, Joyce, Joy Achieng. That was the mom giving us all the details, what happened. A healthy, vibrant, beautiful young lady, 22 years old.
Jaribu kuingia tena kutoka ile message. Okay.
And then
okay,
here we are with this story. Linda Modoni, as we wait for mom to come back, now we've seen how she looks like.
Yes.
You've been at the hospital. You've been uplifting this family. You've been there. You came here yesterday, but now again, it's different when you're telling a story and when you look at a picture than when you see the person.
This is different.
It's different. Messages are coming in. My sister Sofika in Namibia with prayers. Favor, promise, healing is your portion. And Moshai, this mama needs a lot of help. May God come through for you. Again, as we continue, keep on sharing a word of empowerment, a word of prayer, a scripture, anything. Tuendelea kumpatia mamake Joy nguvu. Okay, mom, we haven't lost you. So the lady akasema, this is the African girl from upstairs.
Yeah, kwa sababu alikuwa kona uniform. Joy vile alikuwa na uniform, hakuwa ametoa. So wakakimbia, wakaenda kwa nyumba yake kumwambia ule msichana, ule roommate, kuja, hebu angalia nje ya dirisha yako ya bedroom, si ule ni Joy? Wote wakiangalia wakasema huyo ni Joy. Wakapiga simu kwa ofisi, ndio wakaambia manager akuje na ambulance. Kufika mahali Joy alikuwa ametupwa ama mahali alikuwa amepatikana was a problem, kwa sababu ile compound haina mtu mwenye anaishi pale. Huku mambo yao ni tofauti. Ambulance ilikuja na polisi. So ilibidi mapolisi wakate ile kifuli waingie pale ili ndio Joy apate usaidizi kupelekwa hospitali. So haieleweki mpaka sasa ni nini ilisababisha Joy kutoka kwa nyumba mali alikuwa nakula, kwa sababu nyumba na picha yenye niko nayo, na hata wakati nimefika hapa nikaenda kwa hiyo nyumba, bado ile sahani alikuwa nakula nayo chakula yake iko kwa kitanda yake. Ile night dress alikuwa ananiambia mama, nataka kuchange nilale tu, iko kwa kitanda yake. Simu zake zote mbili zilibaki hapo kwa kitanda yake. Haieleweki mpaka saa hii chenye ilifanyikia mtoto, na sijapata usaidizi. Kando na nimeenda kwa polisi mara 2. So hivyo ndo vile Joy alipatikana.
The way you've explained this story in a very brilliant way, such that even for us, the viewers, now, like now as you are talking, now I'm putting all the pieces together. One thing is for sure, alipofika nyumbani kutoka kazini saa 9 za usiku, alikupigia simu na mlikuwa mnaongea.
Yes.
So let's start from there.
Yes.
Linda, walk with me. The viewers now walk with me. Wacha nikwambie, Mama Joy, this is Vo TV. Here,
yes,
nimesolve cases of vifo. Here we operate different. We move different.
Yes.
And let me say this. You spoke to your daughter at 3 a.m. in the morning, her time.
Yes.
She said, I want to change my night dress. There's food. There's the plate.
Yes. Yes.
When she was found, Linda, walk with me. Everyone who's here, walk with me. Bado alikuwa amevaa uniform. And actually now the people now start looking at the comments, because now people now asking questions. Alikuwa amevaa uniform. So she did not change. Which means
she hadn't
then
changed.
She hadn't changed. Then there's something else that I want to add to this. There was a roommate in the room, in the house.
No, the roommate was on duty. On that 13th morning, the roommate was on duty. The roommate left work at 7 a.m.
Okay, perfect. 7 a.m. and Joy had been there at 3 a.m. in the morning. Kwa hivyo alitoka kazi ni mbele yake. Okay, good. Now it's time now we start. It's now, this is where we go click. Let's put the facts together. In Europe, this is Albania. Kusiati ni Madare ama whatever. This is Albania. We have the police said anything about members of CCTV cameras or anything that could be recording any event happening outside the house, even from a radius of up to 2 miles. Have they mentioned that? Or wamesema hiyo kitu?
Unfortunately.
And by then I'll bring Linda to the story so that people can connect.
Resident. Kwa hiyo Flower Residence haikuwa na CCTV. The CCTV yenye ilikuwa karibu ni yenye iko mbali kwa embassy. Iko embassy mahali hapo karibu na hiyo njia ya kuenda kwao, kwa hiyo Flower Residence. So polisi wanasema kwa hiyo CCTV waliona tu taxi. Kuko tu na gari yenye ilienda hapo kama taxi. So hakuna nini yoyote, movement yoyote yenye wanaona kati ya hiyo saa kando na hiyo taxi.
Taxi ilikuwa saa ngapi?
Haionyeshi kama hawaja sema vizuri hiyo taxi ilikuwa ya saa ngapi. Hata kama ilikuwa hii time ya Joy kupotea ama ilikuwa saa ngapi, but hiyo masaa za asubuhi kitu yenye wanasema waliona ni hiyo taxi. Na sasa hawajanionyesha hiyo ni hawajanionyesha hata hiyo CCTV nione, hata picha yenye vile Joy alipatikana nione. Unajua ile position unataka kujua alipatikana amelala na tumbo, amegongeka kando, amehit wapi? Hakuna. So sielewi vile wana nini to make matters worse huko Albania, wana yao ya Albania.
Yeah, there's a language barrier as well. I understand that. Okay, so now let's do this as we continue with this case. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vote TV Primetime Show. I'm your host, Nelson Mike Medamo Morioki. We have the case of our sister, Joy Achieng. This is what has happened. I have the mother, the mother has spoken. And also, let me bring to the picture Linda Muthoni, who brought this story to my attention.
Hello.
To again, and she, by the way, Linda, welcome all the way from Albania.
Thank you.
And by the way, allow me to say this. Nitasema hivi na Kiswahili. Mom, uko hapa. I know tuko na hii kitu, like wacha niseme hivi. Nilipopost hii story mambo za Albania, kuna watu let me laugh because it's sad. Albania, mtu kuniuliza Nelson, Albania ni wapi Saudia?
Well, that's normal. Most people have never heard of it.
Wait a minute. Mnafikiria kila kitu nafanyanga hapa ni tu ni Saudia. Mwingine, people they didn't even read the name right. Walikuwa nasoma jina Albania kama albino. Mwingine alikuwa nasoma jina Albania ni kama Alabama. Well,
sorry, I have to laugh.
No, we have to. Let's have this as a commercial break. But anyway, let's bring Linda Muthoni to the picture. Linda Muthoni, welcome, and let me tell you something. Thank you very much for You've done an amazing job. Introduce yourself and then tell us how you explain to the viewers who are here for the first time how you found out about Joy and how you connected with Mamake Joy. The floor is yours.
Okay. Just in case there's somebody who knows me in this thing, Linda is just my Facebook name. My name is Lavi Susie Muthoni. I was at home one day and I have a pastor friend. He's a Nigerian. And he came to my house and he told me we have a problem. There is a Ghanaian girl who is in hospital and she needs blood very quickly. But they've given blood for today. Can we go tomorrow? Nikamwambia yangu ni O negative. I can give anybody. So we went. Okay. I think that would have been a Monday. Or a Tuesday. And so we went, and when we got there, I saw some black girls standing there. It's an unusual sight in Albania. I said hi to them, and the accent sounded Kenyan, but not the kind of accent unaweza kusema ni Mukikuyu, ama ni Mujaluo, ama ni Mubaluya, but somebody told me it's called a Nairobi accent. I don't know. But I just said hello to them. I said, are you here about the black girl? They said, yes. So I said, okay, I'll go give blood. I come back. And on the way, I met the pastor again. He told me, hey, Rudy, they're Kenyans. Let's go. I introduce you to them. So I was introduced and I was told that was my first time to know that the girl in the hospital is actually a Kenyan girl. So I said, okay, let's proceed to the blood thing. We went. We were told again, there is enough blood for today. Come back tomorrow. So we did go back the next day and we were told there's still enough blood. We said we want to see Joy. Tumepelekwa ward pande hii ward. Joy hapatikani. Nikamwambia, okay, I think it's time for me to call the police because it seems that you have a Kenyan patient here who is missing.
That's
of
right.
course, by saying that, they shortly after found Joy for me and we saw her. She was attached to so many machines. She looked so vulnerable. And that is where I started to visit Joy in the hospital. I didn't know so much about her at the time. I would just go play her little music, talk to her doctors. Somebody opened a WhatsApp group and put me in the group. And then so I would go to the hospital, and I would come and give the people in the group an update. And also then I started to talk to her mother privately, just to boost her morale. And it was much easier for me to call her mother, tell her everything what the doctor said. And so I just started visiting her every day. There is 3 days that I didn't go within that space of time, but I got my friends to go, so that to make sure that somebody went every day. So for those 3 days that I didn't, but for the other days, about 34 days, I went without fail. And then Joyce's mother came here, and the company sent a driver for her to the airport, but I also went to the airport because I had become familiar with her, and I figured that it would be better for her to be picked up also by somebody who speaks her language, and somebody who at this stage, I'm the one who knew the most about Joy and what is happening to her. So we picked her up, we took her to the hospital, and we saw Joy, and that's how I met Ruth. Basically, I didn't know her from Adam before.
Wow. Thank you for being, and someone is saying, thank you for being our sister's keeper. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, Mom, there's one thing.
Yes.
There's one thing. From what now I'm gonna be going back between Linda and Mom. Let's first of all hear madaktari wakiangalia Joy vile yuko.
Mm-hmm.
What's the doctor's report or analysis of Joy's
the
situation?
prognosis now is not so bad. The initial prognosis I got, sorry, Joyce, Mom, I know it's difficult to hear, but the initial prognosis I got when I first went there, they told me she's likely going to die tonight. Then we'll call you, but if she's alive, you'll find her here in the morning. With time, they did tell us that Joy wasn't actually before in a comatose. Then she was in an induced coma to help her brain to heal, and slowly they reduced that medicine, and until she was no longer in an induced coma, but she still didn't wake up. Yeah. So and of course there was a problem because she couldn't breathe for herself. 4 of the 5 doctors who were treating her were very positive. There was a 5th doctor who was just telling us this is a waste of oxygen and money. Wow. But slowly Joy fought her way through, and she came off the breathing tube. She has a trachea now, but she's breathing on her own. The prognosis is good but slow. They say she can wake up, but it's up to her, because the injury, the brain injury from the scan, what they see is not very serious. And it's from acidification. I can never pronounce this word.
You'll be a doctor today.
Yes, but she needs the more physiotherapy than the government hospital can provide. Although Albania is in Europe, the government hospital in Albania is just slightly above the Kenyan hospital. So she would be worse off in Kenyatta, but being here in Albanian hospital, it's not like being in London in St. Thomas Hospital. So they are providing the bare minimal physiotherapy that Joy needs, and they have admitted to us that she needs a hell of a lot more, and that we should get somebody to do it privately. And so I spoke to Joy's mom, and I said, well, we need to raise money. And the GoFund was actually set up by her best friend who lives in the States somewhere. Mama Joy would be able to say more about that. And the M-Pesa is by her brother. I am just the go-between who just is in a lot of Facebook groups and So I just spread the word.
Okay, you're just a disciple. That's who you are. You are servant, and you're doing exactly what God has called all of us to do. We are called to be servants and serve those who are in need. Now, before I go back to Mamake Joy, to the viewers, if you look on the screen, we have the M-Pesa till number. There's a till number right there for those who like to support the family or to support mom. Ndio yuko hapa, mom yuko hapa. And then we also have the link to the GoFundMe on the screen. However, as you continue watching this broadcast, if you like to support the family, ndio hiyo number iko hapo. If you want to support our sister Joy, our sister Achieng, umesikia namba amepitia, the till number is on the screen. The M-Pesa till number is on the screen, and also the GoFundMe link is on the screen. Whichever serves you better and whichever serves you easier, there it is. Now, number one, a doctor saying this is waste of oxygen. That for me, that statement just makes my blood pressure levels go like triple, quadruple. Mom.
Yes.
Mungu akupatie nguvu.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you're dealing with. Mimi nimeona picha kumbuka Linda aliponitumia hii story jana. Linda alinitumia hii story jana 5 minutes before nianze broadcast. I had another lineup. Nilikuwa na another program ya jana. And then nilipoona nikasema I'll address this right away. Lakini baada ya broadcast, kumbuka nilikuwa nimeona tu video yake, the video you sent me, Joy, yes. That's the video that I saw. So I saw the video yake, ile video yake akiwa kwa machine, akiwa anaongea. But then when I saw, nikaambia baada ya broadcast, nikaambia Linda, can you please send me her pictures? Nione vile alikuwa nakaa before the accident. When I saw the pictures, Jesus Christ, hata uwezi ukasema, it's the same person. And this has crushed my soul. Hata wale ambao wana watch, to all the viewers, it's the same person. The young, vibrant, smart, intelligent, mesikia mamake ametuambia, all the qualities she had. Then you look at that picture, same person.
Beautiful hairstyle. And the doctors, they contacted us and they said they want to cut it. I said, musiguze. I said, give me time. I'll come today. Nikaenda huko na rafiki yangu ambao nishamuonesha how to deal with black people's hair. Tukatoa hizo rasta alikuwa nazo, tukachana nywele best as we could because she was still intubated.
My goodness.
And
my goodness.
So that was now where she is, and her mom is of course doing the rest. At the moment, her mom is doing a lot. Like I say, hospitaliza huku ya government is just a little bit above Kenya. Mama ndio anamchange pampers, ndio paka mafuta, kumuosha. She's more or less doing most of the care work.
Most of the care work.
Yes, by herself. And like I said, we have a Swiss friend who is releasing her for some hours to go home and have a shower. And yes, so this week I have not been able to do a lot. I've been to the hospital 2 or 3 times this week, but I was not able to do a lot because my husband is traveling and I have a child as well. So, but we've been in contact. Nimepitia hata kama ni dakika 10 tu kupeleka chakula moto, you know.
Yeah. Kupelekea mom chakula.
Yeah.
Mom, I know you cannot go hospitali and you cannot be here for long and you have to take care of your daughter. Ni yapi ungetaka kuongezea kwa hii story ama ni yapi ungetaka kuambia watazamaji leo hii as we proceed? Any other detail uko nayo? Anything else ungetaka kutuambia?
Chenye naweza kusema, life happens, na wanasemanga hujafa hujaumbika. I think it makes more sense to me now than before. It's quite unfortunate imefanyikia Joy, and above all, I thank God for her life. She's still alive, she's still breathing. I will take care of her, and that's why I've taken the courage, and I told Linda to share this so that I don't hide it, as much as it has been tough for me to let it out or even to talk about it, even to relatives. And I'm sure most even of them will just see this for the first time. As any other parent, a mother might know what I'm going through. My request is if I can, because I've never heard of this condition before, traumatic brain injury, and for her case is different because the doctor says they did various MRI, that scan on the for the head, for the brain. But it's only lack of oxygen that cannot be detected from that X-ray. So we thank God also because she doesn't need any operation on her head or brain, but she needs like 5 therapies. I don't know, when the doctor's language, they speak of physiotherapy, of which physiotherapy is what we are currently started. We started this week, and there is occupational therapy, and the rest will come after. This hospital, we have what we call language barrier.
Foreign
They
language,
speak
that's
their
right.
language. Yeah, they speak their
That's
language. They don't understand English. They don't care whether I
That's
don't
right.
understand or I understand. If a nurse
That's right.
decide to help me, whether I use Google on the phone to translate, like last night, currently she is having contractions that are so severe that I use this medicine for it. It's called phenytoin. This medicine, we have to import it. It's not here in Albania. This dose is finished, and Joy has to suffer anytime she has that attack, and they don't care. For me to get another dose of that is a problem also. If you can support me, I wish to give Joy another chance to live. I wish to take her to a better hospital, even if it's back in Kenya, or if it is in another private that has the facility, that has the medicines, the required medicines, instead of doctor prescribing a medicine that he knows very well is not even in the country itself. I would really appreciate. And I don't know what to ask for, but my wish is to get assistance on medication for Joy. Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long journey. I've watched most of her condition. Now I have to familiarize myself with the condition. And since it's treatable, it's something that is treatable. If you hold my hand, I'm sure we will treat Joy and we will come back home with our beautiful Joy, alive and walking.
That's right. That's right.
And
That's right. That's right.
yes,
Let me ask you a
that
quick
is
question,
all I
ma'am.
can
Let me
say.
ask. Let me ask you
Yes.
a quick question. People are watu wameanza contribute na kuna mtu ameuliza anasema hiyo mpesa till number inaleta jina Oduor Tevin. That's your brother?
That is my son.
Oh, that's your son. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Lenny and those who are Nimena, thank you very much. By the way, thank you very much for those people who have jumped on this case and are already here standing. Mom, nilikwambia, remember what I told you. Nilikwambia hii ni Vo TV.
Yes. Ndio.
Here this is a family. God has given me
Thank
this
you.
platform, and this platform is a family. Mtoto wako ni familia. You are family. And I've seen
Asante sana.
I've seen miracles happen here. I've seen miracles happen here. So again, let me say this with so much humility. Oh my goodness, I have, let me read this comment from Carol. Carol is asking, how do we support from the USA through Wave? Nelson, God bless you. Wave is actually, it's a system that we use for sending money to Kenya. And I'm going to give Carol, just pay attention. I'm going to give you this M-Pesa number. There's an M-Pesa number that they have, and you can use now for us who are in the USA. You can use that for doing Wave. Allow me to check on this. Yeah. So the M-Pesa, where are my moderators? Moses Kokach, are you here? Joyce Valeria, are you here? So andikeni M-Pesa number. M-Pesa number na muandike in international format, okay? It's +254 715 514 389. Ma'am, hebu tuambie hiyo M-Pesa number ni majina gani? Pia ni za your son?
Ndio, taleta tu Tevin Oduor.
Tevin Oduor. So again, and actually not even just the moderators. Kujeni hapa. We are servants here. Kujeni hapa. Mimi na mianga hata atukujangi hapa Mongedo. Atukujangi hapa tafuna. Atukujangi hapa kubomoa matuta. Let's come here and work. Again, andikeni the M-Pesa number. Again, ni ya mamake, ni ya the son of mamake Achieng. M-Pesa number +254 715 514 389. Majina Tevin Oduor. Carol Kaburu akiwa hapa USA. Thank you very much. We have people who are watching here from all over the place. Caroline Buya, by the way, thank you very much. Invio Lois, thank you very much. And those who are watching, thank you. Vile unaona tumekuja hapa, ma'am, mimi naongea hapa, I'm speaking to you for the first time face to face. We just texted for a few minutes, and all I told you, nilikwambia, ma'am, kuja. You know, that's the same thing. Actually, let me actually bring Linda back. Linda will tell you. Linda nilimwambia, I told Linda, come here.
Was the space of 5 minutes between chatting with you and being on a live broadcast.
I'm telling you. And when I tell you my stories here, I have become the biggest testimony ever. Let me give you my testimony, ma'am. When God is guiding you in something, there's no time to plan. You will stumble into something. Another lesson I've learned. Mipango ya binadamu na mipango ya Mungu inakuwa tofauti kabisa. Kabisa.
Kweli.
Mipango ya binadamu na mipango ya Mungu. And those who are watching, can you guys pay attention here? Nimekuja hapa my mom and Linda and those who are watching, and I have thousands of people here who are my witness. Nakuja hapa nimejipanga, niko na program. Nitakuja hapa kuongea about this, and 2 minutes before nianze show, simu inalia. Nelson, kuna msichana amekufia Lebanon, amezikwa Lebanon. We want you to speak about it. 2 minutes before me just pressing go live. And then everything changes. 5 minutes before nianze my show, nimekuja hapa nimejipanga vizuri, simu ndio ime pip. Nelson, kuna kijana ameokotwa kwa highway Saudi Arabia, hana figo, ametolewa mpaka macho. Talk about this. The biggest stories that I've addressed on this platform, the biggest stories that I've brought on this platform are things or are stories that were brought to my attention and I never planned for it. But I have one thing to do, to be obedient. Not to Mom, not to Linda. Do you know to who?
God.
To him. To him. My God in heaven. And I'm going to tell you, people here who are watching, I'm seeing all these messages. It's hundreds of messages coming here. People will fail because of lack of obedience. You will miss on your blessings because of lack of obedience. Because sometimes you want to pick and choose what you want to take. Pana hii siwezi guza, hii siwezi ongea, siwezi nikasema. Do you know, listen, Linda and you are here yesterday kwa sababu Linda alikuja hapa Mom. Alipata sasa huku ndiko alipo nafikiria anakuja Canaan. Alipata huku ni Babylon. Tunapigana vita za kiroho. Linda could not believe what she saw yesterday. Death case. Umefanyiwa. And do you think I really have, this is what I ask for? Do you think I have to come here and I tell God, Mungu, nataka leo unipatie kesi mzuri, tukule mandazi, tukunywe chai. That's not how God works. I will give you guys a number. I'm seeing the, and by the way, Mom, let me actually see this. Kuna comment hapa. Kuna mtu amesema ya kwamba atakutumia via Western Union.
Yes.
So Mom, can you give and let, you see, Linda, do you see what's happening here?
Yeah.
Do you see what God is moving and what God is doing here?
Absolutely.
This is Vo TV.
Yeah.
This is Vo TV. We pray here, we fast here for people. So, Mom, able to patia, if someone wants to send money with Western Union, patia kuna watu wako Europe. Esther Haloim ako Europe, and she wants to do Western Union. What to patia? And by the way, moderators afadhali kuweni hapa karibu, kuweni ready. Caroline.
My advice would be MoneyGram is cheaper for the sender.
Yeah. And can we have the names?
Cheaper, but Western Union, I think, is also fine.
Ruth. Aoko.
Hold. Goja kidogo.
Una need majina zenye zinafuatana kwa passport, otherwise hautapewa.
Utapewa ikuwe exactly kama vile kwa passport. Give me 1 second. Hapa tuko kazi. Give me 1 second. Tutafanya hii sahi. Umesema, okay, so Western, so for those who are in Europe and would like to do Western Union, let's do this together. Okay, majina ni gani? Ruth
Aoko.
Aoko. Abongo. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
They are also going to need her telephone number because they would have to send her the number with which to collect. There's a card, so they would need her telephone number as well, so they can send her a message and enda na simu kule.
Okay. Phone number, Mom.
Phone number yako ile unatumia WhatsApp. +254.
So itakuwa ni plus
94.
+254 Goja, wait.
30.
So plus 2.
Pole pole, anza tena.
Yeah.
Plus 254, alafu?
I think I even have it.
No, I don't think that the number you might have is for Kenya.
Oh,
No, actually you have it. You have it because I gave it to you. You have it. Yes.
yeah. So it's plus 254 721 943 018. That's the number, right?
Do you, Ruth?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going to happen here? It's simple. Ruth Aoko Abongo, phone number ndio hiyo. Atakuwa na passport. So let me put, for those who are in Europe and those who would like to do Western Union or MoneyGram, please check on the screen now. Do you see it right there? Can we control that? Mame Buangalia. Ukiangalia hapo chini ya screen. Okay.
The money should be sent to Tirana, Albania, Tirana. Albania, Tirana.
Give me a second because I have to.
Albania, Tirana. I think you have to add that.
Yeah, by the country. Yeah, that's right.
The capital is Tirana.
So, yeah, country. Let me add this kwa nini. Country, Albania, and the city, because they will ask for the city.
It's Tirana. Tirana.
Tirana.
That's right. Okay, let's do this real quick. And by the way, thank you very much. I see all my folks in America who are here in the USA, all my folks in Europe who are here. Thank you very much. All my folks who are in Gulf and Kenya, and everyone is here. Up on the Kushikana. Let me actually read this comment from Gentrix. We're saying, I just curse poverty. Then nafanya tukitoka tunakutafuta. Receive healing. Isaiah 53:5. So, okay. So Elsie Melissa. Look at the screen right now. So kwa wale ambao, those who want to do Western Union, the information is there. You can actually, like you said, Linda, MoneyGram is actually cheaper because they charge lesser fees.
Yes.
For those of us who are here, in the USA, we do Wave, we do SendWave, and actually we don't pay any fees. We also have another service called Remitly. We don't pay any fees. So, and it's simply something we do on our phones, on our press to EV, and it's instant. That's our sister. Ningetaka pia mom, tafadhali, before we went there again, let show the people, tuonyeshe mtoto wako tena, wacha wamuone vile amelala. Explain briefly. As you do that, I'll keep on changing. Someone is asking for the till number. Njeri, nimekuona Njeri Kimani. Let me bring back the till number 2. Give me 1 second. Mom, onyesha watu vile Joy Pali Joy yuko as we continue. As we continue with this. By the way, let me also welcome welcome my brother all the way from he's also here in the USA. Where are you again? This is Africa. Where are you again? Remind me, man. I forgot, man. Just tell us the state. This is Africa is here. Welcome, my brother. We are working on some major programs that will be coming very soon. This is Africa. Welcome. Njeri Kimani, let me give you again the till number. I'll bring it on my screen as Mamake Achieng. There, you see, there she is. Mwangalie vizuri. Let me see. Okay. So those who are asking for the till number and the GoFundMe link is there. So Njeri Kimani, I'm just responding to your question. Oregon, exactly, Oregon. Thank you very much to all my folks who are here in the USA who have actually tuned in on today's broadcast, man, being supportive and showing the love. Linda, I think we are so far we're doing a good job, right?
Yes, iko mtu anauliza hapo kwa comments kama wanachanga ya tikiti ama ya hospitali. So maybe you know. Can I answer that?
Yeah, it's you guys are the ones with it. And I'll watch the letter. I'll bring
the answer to that question. Si ya tikiti ni ya kulipa physiotherapist. Joyce limbs are completely stiff because she's been having some seizures, and we have actually a big problem to locate the prescribed medicine in Albania. Tunaambiwa na daktari hii dawa ndio inatakikana, alafu tunaambiwa tutafute. I have friends here who own pharmacies, wananiambia haiko stock, we have to get it elsewhere. The biggest problem being that the prescription is actually an Albanian prescription from an Albanian hospital. Nilikuwa England, wakakataa. And I asked friends in Austria to try and get me this prescription, was not possible. Iko jamaa rafiki yetu alitusaidia kutoa hiyo dawa Kidira, Uingereza, na tutapata ingine, so those are the extra expenses. Yes, this can happen here. We prescribe you this medicine, only we don't have it. You find it, and it's not available in the whole country.
That's exactly what Mom was saying. Mom, hebu tuonyeshe hiyo. That's actually the one that stood up. And by the way, my folks who are here in the USA, I think we can also work on this. This is something which we can also see how we can get it delivered to Albania if we have the address. Ma'am, hebu tuonyeshe that medicine, that exactly. That's the one I'm talking about. Hebu ambie tena vile inaitwa. I'm very sure we have people here who are nurses and doctors able to patia majina, because they have to import. They have to import this to Albania ndio Joy aweze kupatiwa. Hebu waeleze tena ma'am.
Yes. Hii dawa Joy anakauka. Inaitwa contraction ama shiza. Sasa hiyo ni condition yenye juu akili yake haijulikani chenye anafikiria kwa akili, brain yake. So ni kama tu wave yoyote ikipita, sasa ikimwambia yeye ajikunje, anajikunja kabisa mpaka anakauka hivyo. Ndio inafanya mwili yake na hizi muscles zake zinajikunja. Sasa unapata anajiinua mpaka uwezi mushikilia. Sasa hii dawa inaitwa phenytoin sodium.
Spell it.
Sasa hii phenytoin sodium PHENYTOIN sodium. Phenytoin sodium. Sasa hii akidungwa shindano ndiye anapoa, haimlalishi, but inafanya ana relax
the contractions and relax the muscles. Yes. So for example, like you know, when you have those contractions, so for example, like now, remember the brain is what, and I always keep on talking about the power of the brain. So like the way the mom is explaining, if she has that, if the thought is for her to go like this, that's how she's gonna stay. It doesn't matter, because that's what because the brain controls the body. So what happens with this prescription? Akitumiwa hiyo, then it eases up the whatever the thought, and once the brain calms down and it eases the thought, then she can then release that contraction. So that's what the medicine is for. Let me do this. Yeah.
Phenytoin sodium and phenytoin sodium.
Very sure. I'm sure I have people here in the USA who are doctors and nurses. I have my following in Europe who are doctors and nurses. Fanya Nivi, I will do this also on the screen as we continue. On the screen right now, you're seeing the till number, the M-Pesa till number. The M-Pesa till number is under the name of her son, Tevin Oduor. Let me come here. I think I'm getting some private messages. Let me see what's going on back here. Okay, I've received a message from Dr. Malaba Rose, who's saying, thank you for the noble work you're doing, Nelson. May God bless you and give you the wisdom you need. Dr. Malaba Rose is in Kenya. I just rescued a lady from Lebanon, mnajua story yake, Irene Wasike. She has arrived Kenya safely. We thank God for that. So give me another second. I'm going to give you guys, if you want to contact, if you want to help in any other ways, I'm also going to give you guys the Vote TV WhatsApp number. You can contact me on Vote TV WhatsApp number if you have any new cases, any new issues you want to address and bring to my attention. The Vote TV WhatsApp number is on the screen. Last but not the least, wacha nikwambie hivi ma'am, historia mtoto wako, there are so many things which are in darkness, because from what you've explained to us, and I'm sure most of the viewers agree, mtoto wako hakujirusha kutoka kwa ghorofa. That one is a big no. I don't see any sign of someone who was mentally sick, depressed, or nothing. She was a young, vibrant, beautiful, intelligent, ambitious young girl, young lady who simply wanted to change the life of her mother and her family. Kwa hivyo, I'm ruling home. Ma'am, unaona mtu ameingia hapa anaitwa Tony Omari. Tony Omari is a lawyer. And by the way, Tony Omari, can you remind us where you are? Which country are you? Tony Omari is a lawyer. I think, Tony Omari, I'm going to assign you legal responsibilities on Vote TV by default. Remind us, Tony Omari, where you're located. And by the way, my Vote TV WhatsApp number is on the screen. Contact me after this. So I'm ruling she didn't jump by herself. One thing I know, and I can say this, someone was involved. Something happened in that apartment. And hey, Linda.
Yes.
I've solved murder cases.
Yeah.
And I never went to any school of criminology. It's called common sense.
True that.
Tonya Korunda, listen to this. There's something I'm going to say here, ma'am. Nataka ushikilie hivi. Linda, I'm going to say this. And even as you talk to the police, and even as if you talk to the police, there's something I'm going to say here.
Yes.
What you've explained, and I want you to walk with me step by step. Joy amekuja nyumbani. She came home at 3 a.m. in the morning, got dropped from work, went to the apartment. I'm walking, let's walk together. She calls you. She says, Mom, I'm going to put on my night dress. I'm going to go to sleep. She goes in the kitchen. She prepares something to eat. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together until that point? I'm going to tell you, listen, this is this is what I'm going to say here. And you'll remember my words. Somebody came to visit. Someone came to that house. And the person who came to that house, ni mtu ambaye Joy Achieng anamjua. She knew that person. There is no forced entry in the house. There is nothing like someone broke into the house. No. Someone came into that house that Joy knew. My suspicion, and that's what I'm going to run with, is the following, is the fact that mtu alipiga, maybe rang the bell, aligonga mlango, mtoto wako akaona ni mtu anajua, akamfungulia. And what happened after that? This is the outcome.
Let me tell you something about Albania. It is very, very, very rare for strangers to be killed on the street or in any other way. It is a very safe country. Most people in Albania are killed by people they know, family, friends, over an argument or whatever.
That's right.
It's by
Me,
somebody.
in this case,
Yeah.
this is my revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever, she was preparing to go to sleep. She spoke to the mother after she came from work. She spoke to the mother. She prepared something to sleep and she had the night dress. Everything is intact. Number two, there is no robbery. Simu kuibwa.
No.
That's another signal. Simu kuibwa. Tuseme ati mtu alikuja akavunja nyumba because hata pesa hazikuchukuliwa. Which gonna bring me to the last but not the
For you to
last but
open
not the
the
least.
door at that time of the morning, it's gotta be somebody you know well.
It's somebody you know well. This is somebody mtoto wako alikuwa anajua vizuri. And mom, as we will also look on the side of checking from the legal side, because this lazima tupate majibu. This thing has to be broken. The Albanian police cannot come there and say, hey, wait a minute, this just happened. Is Saudia? Is Saudia? This is Albania.
Yeah.
So, and remember, the roommate was not in the house. So the roommate alikuwa, and the roommate is Kenyan. So she was alikuwa kazini.
Yes.
Yeah. So, these are affect me. What I would look at they're from an investigative perspective. This is what I would look at myself. We have to start tracking the movements of the Ghanaian lady she was having a fight with when she was living in the other house. Now, this is my investigative instinct speaking.
That is what I told them.
Because whoever did this was something personal.
Kabisa.
Number two, the taxi that was seen. That's a key piece of evidence. Na hapo ndipo nitaachia. Anyone, you have the information. Wacha niwaeke hapo kwa screen tena. If you want to support the family. Mamake Achieng amekuja hapa. Tuko na till number. There you go. My friends who wants to do Western Union. It's right there on the screen. There you go. Linda, you've done an amazing job as a sister's keeper. The world needs more people like you.
Thanks.
You hear me say thank you very much, or like we say in our German. You know, me and Linda, we can switch the lingo real fast. Lass mich bei dir bedanken. Und mach es weiter so. Und pass auf unsere Schwester auf. Okay?
Ja, ich mag so.
Mach weiter. Mach weiter.
Bitte.
Mama Ching.
Yes.
Mimi nitakuachia tu niseme tu Mungu akushikilie mkono, akushike mkono. Na akuongoze, na akupe nguvu. And we hope, as I bring this image again on the screen, all the prayer warriors here. I can see my sister Sofika from Namibia is here. Prayer warriors rise. Because there's no battle that we cannot win when we cry out to the government in heaven and when we call upon our God in heaven. My sister all the way from Spain, in Kenya, Spain, Agape, saying the God of that girl will fight for her. Once she recovers, she will tell her story.
That's what we're waiting for.
Let's go. Let's go. All these comments that are here, I'll try as much as possible to bring them on the screen. The case, if you look at that image, it's gut-wrenching. It's the same person. And Linda, when you sent me those pictures, I had to keep on looking. I had to keep on going back to back. Now, tunasemanga.
I didn't know her either. I saw her for quite a while before I got the picture of how she looked like before, and I was amazed. I was totally amazed. And then you imagine when I saw her, she was hooked into every machine imaginable.
Yes.
And then somebody sent me a picture and said, "This is her before the accident." I could not put the two people together.
Crazy. It's crazy. If you're new on this platform, like the broadcast, share the broadcast, subscribe to the channel as we continue to grow. I received a phone call from a very known journalist in Kenya. I will not mention her name. And I'm going to tell you what she told me. She said, "Nelson, you have changed the art of television. I am humbled by that comment." She said, "Nelson, what you're doing with your platform is revolutionary in this industry. Thank you very much. I thank you." I don't talk about subscribers on this channel. You are soldiers of change. You are all soldiers of change. People like Linda Odoni, these are soldiers of change. We come here to make an impact, and we come here to make the world a better place. We come here to uplift others. We come here to offer our shoulders for people like Mamake Achieng, who is crying. Tunambia Mam Kuja, welcome to Vo TV family. When you cry, we'll wipe your tears. When you cry, tutakupatia tissue paper, upanguze machozi. This is what makes this platform different. Na Mungu atushikilie tu hivyo. Na Mungu atushikilie tu hivyo, and I cannot wait, as I declare and decree, I cannot wait for the day I will see Achieng walking out, not rolling on a wheelchair, but walking out of that hospital. Then people will remember this moment. People will remember this moment, and they will say, at Vo TV is where it started. And that will be a testimony. Prayer warriors, prayer intercessors, tuneni kwa magoti. Mungu shuka. Mungu shuka. Mungu shuka. We declare and decree. I wish you a good night. God bless you. God uplift you. May you prosper. And may God protect you from the works of the enemy. She came home.
Amen.
She called her mother. She prepared something to eat. She put her night dress on the bed. But the devil had other plans. Mungu awalinde. Tony Omari, please, I want you to inbox me on my WhatsApp, and we'll discuss about your position of handling legal issues here at Vo TV. Kwa hivyo, good night, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for listening
Linda.
to my story. I'm coming out to help Joy.
And Linda.
Thank you. Also, thank you very much. I think there's a saying, I don't know whether it's Swahili or it's Kikuyu, that mtoto analewa na village mzima, and I think this is us as the village in this case doing what we can to help Joy and her family, that Joy may one day walk out of Albania the way she walked in. That's the plan.
And because I always like, I don't like us ending I never like ending my broadcast with tears. I love ending my broadcasts with a laughter, a smile. Again, wale ambao walikuwa wanauliza maswali kama Albania ni Saudi Arabia, all I'm gonna say, tokware toto. Mtu achukue kitabu, mtu achukue smartphone yake and Google.
So you can imagine my shock when somebody in Albania asked me whether Kenya is in India.
Thank you very much. Ma'am, cheka kidogo. Nataka tumalize tuna kicheko. Tumelia. I never like ending my sessions with nakilio. Kenya iko India. Na nikuambia kwamba huto tukware. Nyinyi ambao mnauliza kama Albania iko Saudi Arabia, nyinyi ndio tu nyinyi mnakuja hapa mnapanga na maagents, mnaambia kwamba mnapelekwa Dubai lakini tiketi yako imeandikwa Riyadh. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to?
On their defense, I would say that Albania was a communist country up until 92 or 93, and it was alone. It was not part of the USSR, and it was not part of Yugoslavia. And the first time when my husband told me he has a contract to go to Albania, I asked, where the hell is Albania? So he even wrote a book called Who the Hell is Albania? Given to explain our experiences here the first 7 years, which was quite strange.
Ma'am, kuna mwingine alisema na nitasema na Kikuyu alisema atendie dhomire Alabama da menya neko USDA, which means alisoma tu Alabama, hata kusoma Albania, akaja huko ni America na kafunga chapter. Ukistaajabu ya Musa utaona ya tokware. Have a good night, folks.
Have a good night. And thank you so much. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.